What's really special about the Justice Garden is that it's about the people involved, people coming together for a common value of growing food to help feed our neighbors. My name is Gretchen Reynolds. I am a co-chair of the Temple Shalom Justice Garden, and within that I serve as the garden coordinator. Temple Shalom decided to establish a garden to sort of give us an opportunity to live out the principles of Tikkun Olam, which means to repair the world. It's a really important foundation in Judaism to work and use our skills and our resources to be able to make the world a better place. And we chose to do that through building a garden that's publicly accessible, offering educational programs, and working in the food justice community. We were recommended to NRCS by a farm in the Dallas area who's familiar with our work, and they recommended that we apply to NRCS for the People's Garden program.
A lot of technical assistance was provided in establishing this garden. We started out with soil solarization or plant solarization so that we can suppress the weeds. And there was some challenges with some floodplain issues here in the area, so we selected a site that was outside of the floodplain and that had provided plenty of sunlight for gardening.
The land here at Temple Shalom was historically a pecan orchard, so it has a long agricultural history, which is really special for us. So with NRCS, we've been able to preserve the land and make sure that all of the changes that we're making happens in an appropriate balance for conservation.
We have crop rotation planned in the conservation plan. We also have the raised beds, of course, and integrated pest management has been a big part of the planning process as far as weed suppression and insect control. The irrigation was an expansion of their existing teaching garden. We were able to work with our engineer, making sure that we have the irrigation laid out and tapping into the public water system.
Irrigation water management is something that's strongly suggested for a lot of our urban producers, just like Temple Shalom's garden, because it helps their system run to the best of its abilities and to be able to run more efficiently because they'll know exactly what their inputs and their outputs are. That's the thing that really prevents any underwatering or overwatering because you're just paying attention to the soil needs.
With all the information that we have in our community who love doing this, the NRCS has been able to help us focus that energy and to help us apply the principles in best practices and the optimal way of utilizing both the human resources and the land resources to create these kinds of gardens.
Temple Shalom was one of the first people that we started working with out of the center, and so from start to finish we've been able to work with their whole team. So it's so rewarding to be able to see things starting to work the way that we designed them to.
What makes the Justice Garden stand out is the fact that they want to increase their food production, to work with the community by establishing more resources for locally grown food.
When we applied to the People's Garden program, we were very intentional in choosing a collaborative partnership, not just a funding option, because we knew that we wanted this garden to be thriving for decades to come, and we were excited to be able to partner with NRCS to be able to take advantage of their expertise and make sure that the systems that we're building here for agriculture as well as for conservation are really well suited to the long term and to the right balance between conservation and agriculture as well.
We see this as a signature program of Temple Shalom that will inform other opportunities that we have to bring community together, to bring healing together, to bring families and friends together. So I don't know what it will look like or how big it will get. I just hope it will continue to grow.